That's not even... That's actually a good one. That seems like we see blues jam in A. Try to search that backing track again. Yeah, I don't have anything. Damn it, if I fucking got it from him, it would have been... Ah. What the heck? Everyone sucks, basically, so there's like no point there. Where is the... Someone got caught, what the hell?
You got caught going into the cookie jar.
What? What are you talking about? It's never started. I need to do this when I actually, like, I just wish that that's why it pisses me off so much, because what happened? Pisses me off so much, because there's like nothing left with the pain stuff, and that all would have been prevented. I only want so much time anyway, because this stuff is all out of alignment anyway, at the roots of this stuff. I mean, just deny everything. My parents just deny, like, that would deny anything in the world. They just deny, they just like deny it from existence and move on. And I never did that, and they just move on. They just say like they never did it. What they. It's the craziest thing to even witness. I can't believe. Well, I mean, it used to be. I can't believe. No, I don't know. It's crazy. people do not care about the pain they inflict. I explain, I got like telling them how to fix it all, telling them, and they did that. They ignore everything, and then deny it, and then blame me. How do you blame me for all the stuff you guys decided to do? That's all they did. And then they're like, what? You can't blame us. It's like, then I blame them for like their own acts. Like, no, you're blaming. It's like, no, you blamed me first. You're blaming me for things you guys did. It's like, it's just all crazy. And every damn thing. It's like, then back to money again. It's like, no, you spent all that money and you wasted on that stuff, and I told you not to. You people are crazy. That's what it was my whole life with my damn parents. These people were like rich. It's so crazy. I never seen a more inept person. That's why it's so hard to know. It was so hard to know. Evil or stupidity. How can a person even be that stupid where they don't even understand like them? No, because he already understood the other stuff. But then it's like, oh no, but I saw him try to drive a boat, and I saw him try to do everything, and he sucks at everything, and I'm better at everything. And he couldn't handle that, and he ruined everything. Had to hold me back, and then he tries to play protector in front of everybody in the front public, and because only he can do the controlling and then ruin everything. That's how it is. But then nobody in society saw that. And society saw this guy. That's like the guy who's like running the whole. He runs like his own businesses and stuff, and then he's like the nice guy who does all the coaching and the sports and stuff and like all this stuff. And he's the guy who buys McDonald's for like the kids and all this stuff. And then like he's the boss. Everyone says he's the boss, and then he can do no wrong. And that's how he gets away with the whole thing. And then starts doing stuff to me. Because my mom, they always just fight all the time, and then once they ganged up on me, they stopped fighting as much, and they just put all their energy into me, and they just started projecting all their mental illness onto me, and then I had to go through this entire medicals, all these drives to the doctors and stuff, and all this crap for stuff they decided while not treating the actual crap that was actually going on. And this stuff all mostly originated from their own goddamn decisions and their behavior. And I'm the one who had to learn everything from scratch by myself. And it's like I was like a homeless person in their house, like trying to like find a corner and have my own space away from these people. I was like never part of that community or these rich people. And well, that doesn't even matter. That's not even part of it. None of this even matters. I'm just talking about all this stuff again. It bothers me that there was never any kind of like resolution to these things. And then the stuff that needs to be fixed in the house, so I don't have to keep repeating the damn stuff every day. I wake up in this little tiny room with the bed next to the HVAC unit that keeps driving me crazy, and the windows don't open. I can't let fresh air in, and the place stinks for some reason. It has all these weird smells in it, and then you just combine everything. Then the stupid fan in the way of the TV, and the fan that's like all dirty, and everything is all dirty when I come in here. But it's not roach infested because only that place that my dad got was already roach infested, and they basically lived there. It was like the whole place was like, and then it was impossible to get rid of those. I had to sleep with roaches and I had them on the walls and stuff all the time for like 8 years. And then here, moved here, and no roaches at all, even in the hottest part. So, exactly. That's what I said so. It was roach infested and that, but he's like, no. Then he blames me the first day I'm there. There's a roach in the refrigerator. My dad blames me. He says, well, you gotta keep the place. I just fucking moved in. How are you blaming me for roaches? See, this is what I'm talking. That's not my whole life. All the stuff comes down to that. And denial. Then you would see. Then it would just be denial. If I talked about this stuff. It's just, and then it's just all, like every interaction with them is just pure gaslighting. That's why I can't interact with them. The both of them, like, lost their whole minds at, like, I don't know what age, like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't. If I just had all this stuff resolved and then I could feel free, like I just did, even just the slightest talking like that, allowed for that, just like that, or I had more of a connection right there, a little bit, just slightly, and that, if I was able to do that completely, then I'd be able to have full control over all my focus and stuff, and, but that's the whole thing is, the only way to do that is to actually resolve the root things, not go around in circles. And I even have to deal with my dad. 25 years later, after the beginning of this. Meanwhile, who knows when the whole thing started? Because I mean, how far back you want to go to the other crap? But really, it was the worst. Once they started putting me on pills and crap. When there was nothing wrong. First, they're psycho. But it just goes back to projecting. It's like, oh. They didn't even care about any side effects. It's like killing me. And then they're just like, they're denial. They're like, no, it's the best thing. It's actually helping. Is give me pills for like acne. The first thing was just for acne. And it was well known to cause suicidal ideation and other like muscle thing, all these different like weird stuff. Not for everyone, of course. Then they like would say like, "Whoa, look, he had it," and it's nothing. It's like, yeah, of course. Some people don't get this stuff as bad. Like, duh, fucking psycho. Oh my god. Like I took it. It was okay. Like that's not how it works, dude. Oh my god. And then he's like, the doctor said, like, yeah, you have to actually find a doctor that's not going to be, first of all, like, incentivized to stick with the pharmaceuticals and defend because they're paid by the fucking pharmaceutical company. so stupid. All the stuff they did to me that was for nothing. And then it's just crazy. And then I gotta live with all their actions that I was fucking paying for the whole time. Then they're like, well, we don't even know why Randy started to feel. It's like, yeah, because first you poisoned me without I said no to this stuff because I already I wasn't stupid. It was all against my will to begin with. I was smart enough at the age. I didn't want any goddamn pills. It's like they used that to like make me like sick, and then they put me on all these like mental health crap things, and then they put me on like massive doses that nobody even takes. That so they just like experimented on me. I'll never forget any of the side effects. Ever. Or any of the pain. All the damn pain. And all the positions that I used to be able to have physically that I never had anymore. And then now how it is, where I can like barely walk properly and all this crap. And then everything that could have been avoided. And then all the time I'd have, and what I'd be doing here or anywhere, it's killed me. Now it's already past 10 o'clock. Those people don't care at all. If they cared, do you know what they would do? They would actually try to talk to me, apologize for all their goddamn actions, acknowledge. They don't even acknowledge that they ever did anything. These people are nuts, man. They don't care at all. And then they're like, we love you so much. It's like the worst thing ever. It's like, and they're like, we want to help you so much. So I'm like asking them to help with these specific things. Then they like say the opposite. It's like they say the thing to you that you're trying to do. It's just nuts, man. I've been dealing with these two crazy people. But they're not. They know enough what they're doing. Like that's the whole thing. It's like so confusing. I don't understand what they're doing. They make no sense. I have it like all documented how insane these people are. But then there's no recourse because then they're also still the ones like helping pay for me for stuff because they got the whole thing on lock so long ago. And every time I tried to work and get out of it, like he held the things back until then I don't have any recourse because my pain is so bad. These people, every step of the way, they pulled the goddamn rug out of them. But because there were times even then I almost got close. I could see my health was like in optimal, even with, because I got into that space with it. It's just very difficult because I know where it was. Just even a couple of years ago. And I had it consistently that way for years. It was consistently open space that could have been done. I begged that guy for years. I know what they do. That's why it's like they act like nothing has ever happened. I spent like 25 years like begging these people, pleading with them, explaining to them like every detail of my life so they would help. And they never helped with anything. They instead, if anything, they did like the opposite, and they like made things worse on all the details that I explained. And then they deny everything. They don't even acknowledge. I bring it up. They ignore. And they come back and say, "We love you. We're trying to help." It's like it's just pure insanity dealing with these two. And then there's no way for me to do anything about it. So, it's like, if that guy actually cared, he would have thought about how many steps it even takes me. Like how many steps I gotta walk. I have to think how far I gotta walk to get to the kitchen and all these things and every time I gotta pick up stuff and all these different things. But then they don't think of any then the shell there's no shelves or anything too. And then it's oh my goddamn. That's why it has to be on record, like how insane, and because they would they would say no, they would say he's a crazy person, all this stuff, and then because of the damage and the state, like if I was not in a stable enough way, then they could even take advantage of me again. If I don't have like support, that's why. But I think I'm good with I'll get out or fix something or whatever the hell before I lose my. Man, maybe tomorrow. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy because like it's everything just gets buried now. There's too would there not be so much emotions for me? Because I actually have empathy and feeling, and I'm alive, and these people are like dead. I don't know what the hell's wrong with these people. It's like they're 70 years old. Their brains don't like. It's insane. What am I dealing with? It's like I'm dealing with like children that don't they just deny everything. Don't say it doesn't exist and go la 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 la. I'm the one that's the adult. They're like driving me insane. They don't make any goddamn sense. I have it documented, so they can't fucking say it. And then people have to be there for me if something, if these crazy people try to do something, and then I'm like, what if something happened? Like, I don't want any more added anxiety over like what these people are dangerous to me if they're not able to like tell the truth and things, and like subject me to like people that would do things to me like against my will. Like nah.
But
I'm gonna do one of these where it's just it's actually like not.
and then he replies,
I don't really care anymore. I don't really have the energy anymore anyway.
these students are covered with
It's not a
boundaries,
nobody.
only doing what I'm doing because I Momo replies,
It's like there's actual like crazy
No.
people,
I ain't gonna say shit.
like up church.
I just have
He's a
big
crazy
heart,
person.
and I can stop fucking with a lot of people. But one,
Unless he's
disagree that I
manipulating.
can't
I have no
with-
idea. Some of these people even know. But I've seen that guy be absolutely insane. I think he's gone completely
at
insane.
all. He's a fucking pig. Yeah.
There's like
that's
people that are like clearly
his ass
insane,
should be in jail.
and it's really crazy that they could do that,
Just time or
or even say be like, oh, he has a chemical imbalance.
Hey,
A
she's in the chat.
chemical
Was
imbalance.
that just in time you were talking about? I'm just curious.
Yeah, what Justin are you talking about, Molo?
When there's just reactions to like your behaviors the entire time, basically, and then adaptations to the reactions to your behaviors. I have complete understanding of this whole thing, and then my parents are fucking, oh my god.
I'm supposed to visit with them at some point.
You know how many hours, hours and hours a day trying to explain to these people as if they were like even listening. They were never even listening. I spent so much time typing and typing. They just ignored the whole thing.
But like I said,
And then they acted like I was the bad guy.
I know you still do. I know you still do too. And I know he still does for you. Shit happens. My heart's too big to cut him off. I can't do that.
I can't believe these people like cover
Hey,
this
sometimes
guy.
you gotta choose who you roll with.
And it is every night.
As an American, I support it. But personally, I don't talk with people who hang with the enemy. You know that. But I support your freedom of choice, no matter what.
Shit.
My heart. Love always, church man. Then Bobo replied, don't be like that. I don't see it like that. And maybe I don't know enough. You really gonna be like that with me? Question mark. I try to have numerous conversations with you, and you ignore me. That's okay, you're busy. I get it. I've supported you for over 10 years, and I've always defended you. Because I'm being honest, you're just cutting me off. With crying emojis. That fucking hurts. The broken heart. You don't even sound like you suffer. This is what I'm talking about. How can you just cut someone off that's doing nothing but fucking loving you? Crying for you.
This is crazy.
Church replied, Bobo, I sound exactly like myself. You can't expect someone that took care of a whole family out of my own pocket for years. Even when I was low on money, they turned around and sell it for $60,000 and turn into a hater. That's wrong. I'm against selling your soul. Have been since I was born. You're gonna get some of the Lambo though. She replied, who did? Ripta? Question mark. Look, I don't know the details like you do. And it ain't my business. What I do know is, just because I'm gonna see them while I'm in Kentucky doesn't mean I'm gonna sit around and talk shit about you with them. I don't roll that way. They know how much I love you. And they ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing to me about it because I don't care about it. I care about you, you in capital letters. And I care about them as a person in capital letters. I wish this shit would just all go away. I feel like I can't say or think anything without someone getting mad or upset. It's really fucking with me. I've lost everyone I've ever loved in my life. So I'm used to it. But don't you do it too. Right. I couldn't handle that. I'm just not I'm just not a liar. And I don't want you to see the picture or something and think that I'm choosing sides. Because I don't fucking operate that way. She seems like she's being sincere about it.
Yeah, she definitely. You know, but that there again, it just goes to show another real one that he had away from the fame and the bullshit, that cared about him and just wanted to be his friend, but not turn on everybody else and he shits on them. That is like his MO.
Now,
All of them now.
from my understanding, I don't know if this is true or not. From my understanding, I was told that Beth really doesn't watch the internet. She doesn't follow none of this, so she really doesn't know what goes on. She probably doesn't know any of this stuff. But if y'all would go back and watch Savannah Dexter's interview with Ripka, he did say something in that interview that I thought was kind of interesting.
What's that?
He said there was a particular female in Ryan's life that he let her slip away. And it didn't matter who he was with or what he was doing. If she were to come back and say that she wanted to get back with him, whoever he was with, he would kick him to the curb. For that one particular female, he knew that she was the right one. You know who that was?
If I had to guess, I would say the first Brianna.
Give that man a cigar.
You could just tell. You could tell in the Rolling Stone video the way he looked at her.
Yeah. And he kicked her to the curb because he was head over heels of a 20-year-old. That didn't work out too well. That didn't age well. Hey, Mama Dear Dork, how you doing?
It's like how much more stuff about him being a scumbag can come out? You know what I mean?
See, Ryan, this is what you call receipts. If somebody says something about you, they actually put receipts out. Where you say a whole bunch of stuff, you don't ever put that through.
You can't have receipts for things that you make up in your head.
Well, I get that. But I'm talking about, this person's going to jail because I got this guy pretending to be a drug addict and y'all fucked up. He's going to get the cops his phone. Old boy shows up, he fucking gets kicked off the ranch. Even though he promised him $10,000 in name. Now he's out here fucking tweaking. Saying you owe him $11,000, and then he has to write a fucked up diss track, which was trash. Almost sounded like Church's diss track towards Adam. But I'll give Rooster a little bit of credit. He was on beat. I'll give him that.
You know what really worries me about this entire situation is how his old lady and that baby are living. Like, what is their life like?
How is this still even on here?
Because he just seems so unstable that I don't know, maybe as a parent or as a husband, it makes me question what their life like, what their lives are like. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things you definitely have to ask yourself. for
Alright,
him to-
so all you people in the chat, let me explain this. Momo, while you guys are trying to throw shade on Momo for reaching out, talking to Ryan, Ryan is a single man. He was the one in a committed relationship. He's the one who had a woman knocked up. He's the one who reached out to another woman. It is not the other women's fault. If your man steps out on you, that woman doesn't know or she believes what she's being told. You do not know what Ryan told her. So to sit there and try to take Ryan's side and say she's as guilty when he was talking to her as a free man. You don't know that he wasn't telling her, yeah, I only moved her in because I got her pregnant, but we saw his text messages. He didn't want her. He was going to throw her overboard. So if he told Rip to that, can you imagine what he's telling these women such as Momo? So before we go bashing other women for what the men are doing in our lives, let's think, who had the commitment? Who is really the one to be who's the piece of shit? In any relationship.
And let me make a correction. She's a man in our lives. She ain't talking about me.
No, what I'm saying
Don't
is
be that twisted.
if a woman cheats on a man, that's the woman's to be blamed, not the other men. Okay? And if a man's cheating, it ain't the woman's fault because they're not the ones in a committed relationship. They don't know that other partner nothing. Now, hopefully, if they know, common decency, but he's not married. Ryan is a single man. He is in a relationship, but he is not a married man. And when this was going on, the baby wasn't even here. So remember that before we judge and cast stones.
I don't see where she said anything wrong. I don't see where she reciprocated the advances, if that's what you want to call them. Well,
Yeah.
everything that you read from her side was sounding like her being